Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. I am Tim. We got a very exciting teams match for you today. We got Cabin 66 going up against the Pinheads. I think this is going to be very exciting. We got the Pinheads on one side of things. I think an underrated team. They've had some really, really big, epic wins, and they've also had some really, really big, epic losses. But Will is a former champion over in Melee. The big business is Jeremy is a very, very smart guy. I used to say, like, I didn't know Jeremy knew so much about movies, and then I've said this story a billion times. Hosted a Melee match of his, and I was like, holy shit. So they know their movies, and that trickles over into fandom, and they know their nerd shit too. So I think it's going to be interesting. On the other side of things, you got Alex and David. David, former champion, challenger. Alex has been on a few different teams, but I think Alex and David is a really good pairing as far as teams go. They know each other pretty well. They know their strengths and weaknesses, and I think, they play the whole, I've said it before, we're just here to have fun game. And then they've had been very successful in their debut season. So I love this matchup. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
What?
We mean it when we say it. When we said it the first time, we definitely meant it. It's gotten a little bit more complicated since then.
We still mean it. Like, yeah. I haven't opened a Quizlet in months. So
yeah. So this time we're gonna do it honest. We're gonna do it for real. We chose normal us strengths. Nothing new. Nothing crazy. I'm feeling good. David, you're feeling good. We are the wine and cheese of
Fandom. I think what he meant to say is the wine and cheese of fandom. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I cannot say what he thinks. So while he recovers, eat that horse. Unlike the fuse, I think we still say that. No, eat the horse.
I would go into, the whole Eminem bit of we're back again, but I don't have the swagger to pull that off. But I'm here with my boys, Jeremy. I'm so glad that you invited me, all that long ago to bring me on this wild ride. And now we brought along Ryan Payne to kind of join into our insanity. Ryan, how do you feel about being here? And Jeremy, how do you feel?
Well, I'll Jeremy go first. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just be quick. As far as fandom goes, I'm willing to jump into any chaos that's involved. Well, not every chaos, because there's been some chaos here, but at least with you two guys, I mean, it's always fun to see, maybe in the hopes of a tense Alex and David be thrown off their game. Maybe that's one of the reasons why you reached out to me. But I'm looking forward to help guide you guys into getting this victory.
Did David say eat the horse?
That's what I heard.
If that's a Dragon Ball Z abridged reference, I truly get that. If not, then I'm like, oh.
I was hungry.
Let's just hop in the DeLorean. Let's go.
Remember when I said nerd shit? Oh. We all got our nerd shit. Once we all realize that everyone here in this community are a bunch of fucking nerds, we will all just become much closer friends. That's what I've learned over my Holy shit. I've been here a long time. Let's get into it with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you. Only to you. You get 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the match. Any questions?
I'm just so
Good
glad
luck, guys.
someone got the horse thing. I'm so glad.
All right, guys. Your first question in this round is going to come in the category of Marvel. What is the real first name of Cyclops in the X-Men films? I like the X-Men. I am about 3 episodes into X-Men 97. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it. I had to rewatch the original series.
So-
I hadn't seen it since I was a kid. I don't think I actually ever saw every episode, but the new one's decent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Scott.
Let's go to Will.
Oh, good. It was first name. I said Scott.
And David.
Scott.
And Jeremy.
Scott.
Scat is correct. 2-2. Your next question is in the category of American Spies. Which American Spies film features a wedding in a hospital?
Sorry, I think you cut out for me, Tim. I can go.
Okay, yeah, I can give you a technical. You looked a little choppy there. Which American Spies film features a wedding in a hospital? I was able to decipher that was the question. Though what was written in the doc is which American Spies a wedding in a hospital. I figured it out, though. I
Bullet
deciphered
points.
the code.
Bullet points.
Yeah.
That's how.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
Now I'm actually kind of sad on that last question. We'd say great, Scott, but Mission Impossible 3.
And let's go to David
Mission Impossible 3.
and Jeremy
Mission Impossible 3.
and Alex.
Mission Impossible Tree.
That is correct across the board. 4-4. Your next question is in the category of YA. What is the profession of the vampire Carlisle in Twilight? I saw every single one of these films in the theater. What that says about me, I don't know. What that says about when I was born, well, I was born in the 90s. 5,
I've read the
Of course.
books, so
3. I read the first book, too. 1, pens down. My girlfriend really wanted me to in high school. Let's go to David.
Doctor.
Let's go to Jeremy.
Doctor.
Let's go to Alex.
Doctor.
And Will.
I was born in the 80s. I did the same thing, Doctor.
Dr. Carlisle is the best character in the series, maybe other than the other dad is pretty great, too. Let's go to the next question. It is in the category of mixed bag. What could it be? What name is shared with a Disney animated bird, a DC vehicle, and an Epic Adventures historical figure? Epic question. I got bored, and so I started writing questions the other night. I think Nick was shocked to behold. He was like, "What? It's him writing questions? Is it 2019?" There's like one season of Fandom where I wrote like every single match, and then Nick has been like off to the races.
Can I get a repeat, please?
Yes, you can. That is your first repeat for Pinheads. Your question again. What name is shared with a Disney animated bird, a DC vehicle, and an Epic Adventures historical figure? I would say, yeah, like 2019, maybe not even a full season. It was probably like 2019, like half of 2019, back half of 2019 through the front half of 2020. I wrote like every single match. And then Nick came on board like mid 2020. We split it up like 50-50. And then like 2021 onward, Nick has pretty much written like everything. What a man. What a legend, that Nick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
Archimedes.
Let's go to Alex.
Archimedes.
Let's go to David.
Archimedes.
And let's go to Will.
Yeah, I couldn't get it in time.
Archimedes is correct. So Will, the only one to miss that one. It is 8-7. Your next question is in the category of the MCU. Who plays the main villain, Dreykov, in Black Widow? This movie's aight. Speaking of Nick Tuig, this is like one of the few MCU movies that he likes more than me. I like everything. If you haven't figured it out, like there are some movies where I'm like, that's shit. Like that's absolute garbage. But I'm a apologist. I tend to like most things. I try to find the good. There's not really an MCU movie I hate. Nick thinks that every film in Phase 4 is like an abomination, and I like a lot of it. So 5. 4. The shows though suck. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Ooh.
Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see.
There we go.
Alex.
Oh, sorry. Ray Winstone.
There it is. Let's go to Will.
Ray Winstone.
Let's go to David.
Ray Winstone.
And let's go to Jeremy.
Ray Winstone.
I think we can accept David's answer. And that would make it 10-9. Because that was a clean sweep. Unless
So,
with that.
do we want to try and challenge that one? Because he said Winston.
Yeah. I mean, it
It's
changes how you say
Winstone.
the name. Right. It changes how you say the name.
Can you bring Ryan in?
I was gonna ask you guys this because it is a different. His name is pronounced Winstone. If you guys do want to move forward with the challenge, you can. I mean, all it takes is a simple Google search to look up his name.
I think we got nothing to lose.
Yeah, let's throw it.
I say
Why
we do.
not?
Let's challenge it.
All right, we'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. I spoke to Sir Nicholas and a little bit of Anna, and I talked to Nick, told him the situation, and he agreed that we should accept David's answer. The E at the end of Winstone doesn't necessarily change the pronunciation, or it's a perfectly acceptable way to read or write that word with or without the E. So we are going to accept the answer, and it is 10-9 given that. And we are going to move on to the next question, which is in the category of Star Trek. Who gets stranded with Spock on the planet Ultimate after the destruction of the Enterprise in Star Trek Beyond? I had a couple beers with lunch. Now I'm having a root beer because I had to do this match. If I kept drinking beer, I was drunk by the time I got it. So, cut myself off. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to Will.
Bones.
Let's go to David.
Bones.
Let's go to Jeremy.
Said check off.
And Alex.
Bones.
Bones is correct. It is 12-10. Your next question is coming in the category of DreamWorks Animation. Who voices Tiny Diamond in Trolls Band Together? I think I'm going to name my next child Tiny Diamond.
You mean the best character in all DreamWorks?
Yeah, that's totally what I meant. Oh man. See, I can't tell if you're serious or not because you probably like love this character. 5, 4, 3,
I do.
2, 1. Fence down, David. Let's go to you.
Ice Cube.
Let's go to Jeremy.
Kenan Thompson.
Let's go to Alex.
Bill Howlery Ray.
And Will.
Keenan Thompson.
Kenan Thompson is correct. So no more perfect rounds, and we have a tie game. It is 12-12. Your next question is coming in the category of horror icons. Who is the only person that Laurie Strode kisses in Halloween Resurrection? This makes me upset because I don't like this movie. And anytime it comes up, I don't like talking about it. It's a bad movie. I remember when this came out and everyone was like, oh, the last one was so good. This has to be good. They're bringing back an old director from a good one. It'll be great. And I said, sure. And then it was bad. Predator Shark. 5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy, who's giggling for reasons I know.
Michael Myers.
Let's go to Alex.
I said Michael.
Let's go to Will.
I almost wrote that, but I didn't write anything.
And David.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers is correct. We will also accept just Michael. It is 14-13. Your next question. In the category of the Wizarding World, which of the unforgivable curses does the fake Mad-Eye Moody perform on a spider first in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
You need the curse of the incantation.
Either will work. I will take either. Thank you for clarifying. I remember seeing this movie opening day, and we had to wait in line, and the line like wrapped around outside the theater. It was dope. Good times. Good times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Did Crucio?
Let's go to Will.
Not Imperious. The Imperious Curse was the first one.
And let's go to David.
Oh, Cruciatus curse.
And Jeremy.
I also said Imperious.
All right. So Imperious Curse is correct. So it is now 15-14 in favor of the Pinheads. Your final question in this round is in the category of Jimmy B, James Bond. What James Bond film features Q and Bond using a device known as an identigraph? Imperio. That was my best, Mr. Gleason. That's all I got. It's a ferret. That was my other Gleason. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
Spectre.
Let's go to David.
For your eyes only.
Let's go to Jeremy.
I said The Spy Who Loved Me.
And Alex.
And I said Die Another Day.
For your eyes only is correct.
Nice.
So that means we are tied up at the end of round number 1. All tied up, 15 all. We're going to get into round number 2. This is how it's going to work. It is the wheel round. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep what they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check to multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in round number 2, so be on the lookout. Cabin, you have all 3 repeats. Pinheads, you have 2. Any questions?
No.
Okay, the categories on the wheel today are creature features, James Bond, Law and Order, Criminal Underworld, Star Wars, DC, Wizarding World, and Pixar. So Cabin 66, we are tied, but you are the higher ranked team. Would you like to spin first or defer?
We go first, right, Alex?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go first.
Yeah, let's go first.
Okay, this is going to be your spin. And it lands on Dun Dun, Law and Order.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we'll spin again.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you are going to be stuck with. And it lands on opponent's choice. So we will bring in Mr. Payne.
Mm-hmm.
So we had 3 different choices for them. Which one do we want to go with?
I think you guys
would
should stay
say-
with your original 2 choices. I did offer you a third one, but I think you might have better chances of steals within your first 2 choices.
I would say, given the reaction to their first spin, we should probably just go ahead and give them Law and Order. And it's one of ours anyway, so
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
Law and Order.
All right, Cabin 66. Are you ready for your questions in the category of Law and Order?
Yep.
Your first question. The main villain attempts to use large trucks to escape through the sewer system in which Law and Order film?
That's Die Hard 3. What's the name of that one? Is it Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Sure.
No, really. Do you know the name of the movie?
No.
I think it's Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Live your
So-
truth, man.
4.
Die Hard with a Vengeance, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Did you say live your truth? Man?
Yeah.
I was trying not to laugh. That was good. Good.
All right. Your next question. Who plays Rick Maddox, a military operative responsible for training RoboCop in 2014's RoboCop?
That's
Where do?
the reboot for Freddy. Rorschach.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Yes. Do you go?
Jackie Earl Haley. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, guys, your next question. What type of pets does the witness Julie own in Bad Boys?
Oh, one of them shits on the carpet. I think it's cats.
Cats.
I think it's cats.
We both said
I
it.
think so. Oh
Yeah.
fuck! It's one of the other. Let's go cats. They are going to steal it. Then. Cats. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Pinhead for a 2 point steal.
Dogs.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Dogs. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I mean,
All right, Cabin, your next question. Which member of Chinese consul Han's family gets kidnapped in Rush Hour?
the daughter.
The daughter. Yeah.
Daughter. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In Lethal Weapon 4, how does Riggs nearly die at the end of the film before being saved by Murtaugh?
Don't personally remember this. Perhaps we go multiple choice on this one.
Yeah. Yep. Because I don't remember this movie.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, explosion, B, burned alive, C, electrocuted, or D, drowns.
So
My instinct is burned alive.
burned or drowned, either one. This is your category more than it's mine, so you want to go
Sure.
from this one?
5,
I mean,
4,
yeah.
3.
Burned alive. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Pinhead's chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, explosion, B, burned alive, C, electrocuted, or D, drowns?
He almost drowns. Drowns. D.
Okay.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh my.
All right, so at the end of Cabin's turn, they get their total up to 21, but with the steals, Pinheads is at 18. All right, so we'll bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for the Pinheads. And it lands on creature features.
Can we bring in Ryan, please?
Oh, duh.
All right. How
So-
go ahead, man.
So I know this is one that we put on, Jeremy. How do you feel about it? Do you want to spin again? Because it's a pretty good wheel for us.
No, yeah, I don't even want to risk spinning Star Wars and giving those points back. I say we keep this.
Work on what you guys can do at pull out together. I mean, as long as you keep it within a good, like, close 1 to 3 point range with them, it doesn't matter if you guys go to multiple choice a few times. As long as you're able to at least prevent steals.
All right, let's keep it.
All right. Pinheads, are you ready for your questions in creature features?
Let's do this.
Your first question. Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film features the mutants Toka and Razar?
That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
They're
Your
babies.
second question.
Very,
Who
very-
plays Quint in Jaws?
Robert Shaw. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. In the lead. Your next question. In Rise of the Planet of the Apes, after the apes cross the Golden Gate Bridge and make it to the woods, which ape attacks Will before Caesar comes to his defense?
I mean, I assume it's Koba. The gorilla dies on the bridge, so. And the orangutan doesn't really attack anybody.
Do you want to shoot for that, or do you want to go multiple, just to be on the safe side?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Koba, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good, Jeremy. Good shit.
All right, your next question. What company sponsors the Indominus Rex in Jurassic World?
Verizon Wireless.
That's right.
Verizon Wireless. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Wow,
Fucking
that's horrible.
stupid. First thing in a string of stupid movies.
And your final question. What are the giant creatures that Godzilla fights called in Godzilla 2014?
Muto. Or massive unidentified terrestrial organism. Final answer.
That is correct.
And this is why you're my partner, Jeremy.
All right. So at the end of that spin, Pinheads has the lead, and they get their total up to 28 to 21 for Cabin 66. So it is a 7-point game. We are going to get into round number 2. How it's going to work. It is the betting round. I'm going to say a category. You are then going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We will play until a team is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Whichever player takes the first question, the other player has to take the second. You can reset on questions 3 and 4 and work together on question 5 should we get there. Any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, then the first category that you will be able to bet points on is DC. Let's get bets, starting with Cabin 66. Who's taking it and how much are you betting?
Me for 2.
Okay, and Pinheads.
Me for 2.
Okay, your question in the category of DC. Who plays Evie's friend and TV host Dietrich in V for Vendetta? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with David
Stephen Fry.
and Jeremy.
Yes, I said Rory Kinnear.
Stephen Fry is correct. So Cabin 66 will gain 2 points and go up to 23. Pinheads loses 2 points and goes down to 26. It is now a 3-point game. Alex and Will have to take the next question. It is in the category of Disney animation. Let's get back starting with Will.
Said 2.
Okay, and Alex.
I said 1.
Okay, here's your question in the category of Disney animation. Lady and the Tramp opens on what holiday? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex first.
I said Christmas.
And Will.
I also said Christmas.
Christmas is correct. So it is 24 to 28 as Pinheads gets 2 points back. And Cabin 66 gets 1 point, 24 to 28. So next category. You can reset who takes this one. The category is the worlds of DC. Let's get bets starting with Cabin 66. Who's taking it and how much?
I will take it for 2.
Okay. And Pinheads.
I'll take it for 1.
Okay. Here's your question in the category of Worlds of DC. In which Worlds of DC film does someone hide a valuable item inside of a fast food box? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex
I said Blue Beetle.
and Jeremy.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle is correct. It is a 3-point game, 26 to 29. 2 questions remaining. David and Will have to take this category. It is the category of Marvel. Let's get bets starting with Will.
Oh, fuck. I said 1.
Okay. And David. Okay. All right. Your question. Category of Marvel is
Fuck yeah.
what musical instrument does Peter play during his date with Gwen in Spider-Man 3? Terrible movie. Fucking awful. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, I'm doubting now.
4,
No.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. It's not Alex. Stop it. Let's go to Will
Piano.
and David.
Piano.
Piano is correct. It is 28 to 30. Pinheads are in the lead. Fantastic match as we get into the final category, which the players can confer on. And the category is Pixar.
Oh god. Okay.
All right, let's get bets starting with Cabin 66.
Got it?
2.
All right, and Pinheads.
1.
All right, here's the situation. We are going to give the question to Cabin 66 first. If they hit, we will move over to the Pinheads. If they miss, they will lose the match and Pinheads will win. But before we get that question, I'm going to answer the phone because my wife is calling. All right, so Cabin 66. You're getting question number 2
Mhm.
in Pixar. Are you ready?
Sure.
Question is, name both of the other 2 dogs who are with Alpha while searching for the bird at the beginning of Up.
Name the both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, one is Doug, right?
Yeah. Is it like alpha, beta, gamma, and Doug?
It might be Beta and Doug.
Beta and Doug. We've got repeats. We can
mean,
chill for a second.
we can use them, but I don't know.
Repeat the
where-
question. Just one.
All right, that is your
Just,
first repeat.
just making sure.
Name both of the other two dogs who are with Alpha while searching for the bird at the beginning of Up.
How well do you remember this movie?
I hate this movie.
Yeah,
So
me too.
it could be. It's not like 2, 3. It's like
I think
like
Beta
Beta
is
and
one.
Doug.
Now am I thinking? I know they find Doug. I guess it would be challengeable, but I think Doug is. I mean, Doug is part of the search party for sure.
Right.
So,
4.
repeat the question.
Repeat.
Okay, that is your second repeat. Name both of the other two dogs who are with Alpha while searching for the bird at the beginning of Up.
I guess that's our best guess, right?
Beta and Doug.
Yeah.
We can go with it. Doesn't matter. Just trivia game. Just to remind everybody.
Beta and Doug. Final answer.
And your winners, Pinheads. The answer was Beta and Gamma. Beta and Gamma was the answer.
The thing is, can I hear the question again?
Your question again. Name both of the other two dogs who are with Alpha while searching for the bird at the beginning of Up.
Might be worth throwing the challenge just because I know Doug is like they find Doug and he is part of like the search party to find the thing, and Alpha is the leader, so the width isn't specific enough.
Do it. I don't care.
We'll throw the challenge.
All right, my wife will be pleased. We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. I talked to Nick, and unfortunately, we will not be awarding David and Alex the points. We were looking for the dogs that were seen with Alpha at the beginning, and that is Beta and Gamma. So, unfortunately, they do not get the points, and that means your winner is the Pinheads. So, really, really great match. I mean, final score of 30-26. It was really close. And that was with one team getting opponent's choice. There were some big steals. We started the round at a 7-point deficit, and there was some back and forth. This was just a really, really great match all the way around. As Jeremy said at one point, that was cut, like the tension is high. It was a really exciting match to be a part of. Let's go talk to the teams right now in the post-match interviews. Guys, fantastic match. I thought you guys played really, really great. The teamwork is making the dream work. You guys are working together in a lot of ways. I also don't like Up very much, Alex. I wouldn't say that I hate it, but I do not enjoy it very much. But fantastic stuff, guys. Your thoughts coming out of the match?
I mean, opponent's choice sucks, and like I think we fought well to get the deficit back up. We didn't miss round 3 question except the last one. We got good round 1. We had a misstep in Wizarding World. That happens, honestly. It was, but yeah, we played great. I think the chemistry that we have to maneuver categories that aren't in either of our wheelhouses is great. I am bummed that this probably will mean that it will take a little while for us to play together again, unless I win Frenzy, which I don't think will happen. But yeah, I'm just bummed because I feel like today we played a really great game, and opponent's choice, I mean, they swept their category anyway. So, yeah, I'm just a little bummed that I feel like we did everything right in this match in a way, with the betting and everything, and we still lost to a better team. So it happens. And again, bummed because I like playing with Alex, and it's going to be a little while until we play again. That's mostly the worst part of this.
Alex.
Yeah, hats off to Pinheads. They played an amazing game. It's like we're getting like the boomerang of how our early season went, where we were like 30-27 other teams, and now that's coming back around.
Yeah.
But I think that's because the level is so high now. Everyone, to be competitive, to be like a top 10, top 15 team, you can only really afford to miss like 1 or 2 questions around, and that's what it is. They were just the better team today. Congratulations to them. Ryan, I'm never going to forgive you.
That's fair.
And
totally
that's
understand
still
that.
true. We were between. I mean, I knew the shit scene, and then it was like cats was at first like thought, and then it was like that. It would make more sense for a dog to shit on the carpet, but I mean, it's those little like things, and I knew that dog and cat will be in multiple choice, so we will probably have gone cat anyway. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, it is those little things. But I think, guys, I mean, like 26 points, like you said, like you guys are pulling big numbers across your across all of your matches. Fantastic stuff. I thought this was another just great performance by your team. I am excited for the Frenzy, David. Don't count yourself out of the Frenzy. You're one of the best singles players and teams players. You could absolutely win the Frenzy. I would love to see that, see you guys back in a title contention scenario. That would be super exciting. So
that thing that we thought, what we said we will never do again.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Guys, congrats on a match. Really well played. We'll see you guys later, either in singles or eventually in teams. So congrats on a great match. Pinheads, you pulled out the win. Fantastic job, Jeremy. You look shocked. Will looks exacerbated. Ryan looks like he doesn't know where he is. Guys, well, actually, let's start with Ryan. Ryan, your thoughts on how your team played today?
Well, I'm obviously just here as the emotional support. I believe that Will and Jeremy definitely had this going in. They had a sound strategy. All I was thinking to myself as I was going just keep it within 1 to 3 points, guys, and you'll make it through. And you guys, they had a great lead in the third round. Look, no matter what happened, Jeremy, that's okay with the miss of the first question. It was still on them to keep swinging.
Fuck V for Vendetta. Okay.
It was but even regard that, it was still on them to keep trying to push it towards you guys, and you did play smart. You weren't trying to risk too much. You didn't feel the pressure creep up on you, so you guys remained calm, and you knocked it out of the park. You tied in round 1. You killed Creature Features, so you put on a great performance.
Yeah, Jeremy, Will, what are your thoughts?
Jeremy, you go first.
I just want to say, I thought it was cool when you set up the match and we're playing Cabin 66. 66 is a number that's kind of been important to me for a long time. It was my football number in high school. I use it in all my tags and usernames. So it's really cool, just as a weird life coincidence. But those guys are class acts, top-level competitors. They played a hell of a game. They didn't quit, even after the steals and being down 7. Still got it back to the last question. And you said I look shocked. I feel a little shocked. I'm honestly a little taken aback that we actually pulled this off, given our kind of run in the last year and a half or so. Great game, and it's been a pleasure, really.
Yeah. Well.
So this was kind of a whirlwind match for me because the last time we played David in anything, he knocked us out in the most spectacular goddamn fashion humanly possible.
Only happened twice.
And the last time that I played Alex, he beat me by 1 point at the very beginning of the season. I have played Alex so many times. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get an alert after this that I'm going to be brought into a green room with him for a Scrabble tournament that neither one of us signed up for somewhere. But I thought for sure that when this green room signed up, or that this green room was set up, that we were going to be 2-4 and we were going to have to dig deep to dig ourselves out of this hole. So I am very shocked that not only did we have a lead out of round 2, but the spectacular lead that we had. Alex and David are phenomenal players. There's a reason why they, with other teams or by themselves, have stood the test of times in this league. Jeremy brought me into Fandom kicking and screaming because I didn't originally want to do it. He convinced me I would be good at this, and I don't know how the hell I'm this reasonable at it. But all props to Jeremy. Any single time I was second guessing something, he came in and just told me, no, that's the correct answer. Let's do this. And Ryan came in at the last minute because I was nervous that we wouldn't have a manager, and then everyone hates JV, and JV's been, sleeping. So yeah, thank you so much for the T-Rex puppet. Don't think you didn't know who JV was. So thank you to Jeremy for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you, Ryan, for stepping in and helping us. And thank you, everyone, for just a phenomenal match. Holy hell.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I can't tell you quite yet what's next for you, but we got some stuff cooking. I'm excited to see what happens for the Pinheads next, both in terms of teams, singles. Will, have you played in singles? No, you haven't played in singles, right?
Fandom singles? I haven't played. Yeah. I haven't played. I haven't played since I played Alex at the beginning.
That's why I was like, you just haven't played in a while. Well, maybe we'll see you back too. Actually, I think you are on the schedule for later this year. Anyway, I'm excited to see what happens next for you guys. But this was a really dominant performance today. Great win. Congrats on it. We'll see you guys real soon with the next one. All right, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you to both teams, Pinheads and Cabin 66. Thank you to Nick for writing. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great match. But until then, have a good one. See ya.